Hi guys, welcome to episode 9.
This is our St. Patrick's Day episode, so if you couldn't already tell, we're doing a video format.
And we have special guests today.
We're ginger.
We're both ginger.
And these are our friends on the left talking right now.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Ethan. Hello.
And I'm Bart. Hello.
And I'm Annabelle.
And I am Dana, and we are so excited I'm excited to be here with my fellow mates, my fellow ginger brothers, my fellow friends.
It feels a little bad today to be the odd one out. Normally it's not like this, and I'm a little disappointed, but the moral of the story is St. Patrick's Day is more important than any discrimination you may face in your... I shouldn't say that. St. Patrick's Day unites us as a nation. In America, obviously, St. Patrick's Day is about us. So this holiday is really important to me, and it's even more important to my ginger leprechaun friends. Wow. So that's what today's episode is about. We're gonna be splurging and purging everything about St. Patrick's Day.
I'm really excited because this is my first year out of the ginger closet, and I'm celebrating openly, and I'm really excited.
Right. This is obviously a big thing in Chicago. If you look at Ethan's shirt, he's really repping.
It says, you can look on the pins there. I got a little pack for all of us. His says, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." Blow the audience a kiss, Ethan.
Whoa.
I love that.
And then Bart, obviously, if you repping the Uzma Kappa.
Uzma Kappa.
If you know what it's from, give a shout out.
If you know, you know. Only the real ones know.
Only the real ones know, and the real ones are the Monsters University fans.
That's correct. Well, you just spoiled it.
Well,
I'm wearing I don't know. But it says, my pin says Irish for a day.
Wow.
My pin, the one up here, says I heart St. Patty's Day, and that's 100% true. And then obviously we're going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day this year, and I bought this shirt because I'm going to be wearing a kilt. It's like a mini kilt, and you can look at the cat. It's wearing a skirt. So imagine me wearing this cat shirt with a skirt on while also wearing a skirt.
That's absolutely right. Now let's start with the splurges. I can start. My eyes are green. I think this holiday is about my eyes and appreciating that. So I really appreciate that. That everyone's dressed up to commemorate the colors of my eyeballs.
Very interesting.
I love the color green.
I feel like we have a live
Enjoy
audience
Purge.
here that is like the representation of anything but your eyes. We've got
Yeah, I
some
don't know.
ginger friends.
Yeah. Yeah, some blue-eyed blondies.
Are we all blue-eyed?
Except me.
Except for Annabelle.
Hey.
She's got her green eyes to celebrate this whole holiday.
Oh, yeah. That was literally my first splurge is just I love green.
Splurge that. I'm a big fan of green. It's a lot in my closet, so.
Yeah, we know. Actually, our friend Tia's friend came to visit, and she took one look at Bart, whispered to Tia, goes, "Is he colorblind?" That man right there was wearing different shades of green. 6 different shades of green, to be exact.
Are you colorblind?
No.
You just have no style.
No. I just love green and all shades of green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What do you think, Ethan, about green? St. Patrick's Day?
Personally, I mean, I like green. This is actually probably the only green shirt I have in my entire closet, so it's a little different. But I like it's my mom's favorite color. I'll tell you that. She
Shout out,
loves
Mom.
green. Shout out
Good
my
to
mom.
know.
Jen
Ginger.
Gremmert.
Reason I'm ginger right there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Your mom's ginger?
My mom and my grandma.
Not Ethan.
Really?
Bart,
Yeah.
who's ginger on your side?
I don't know.
Nobody?
No one?
The
The mailman?
Like, whoa. Whoa. My dad has like a ginger beard, and
Okay.
like my grandpa, I think, had ginger hair. Like a few like people here and there, but like my mom or dad, like they had like brown and blonde hair, and like like no one really specific, but there's a few gingers scattered around. Oh, and Sloan.
Awesome.
Sloan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait, tell us the story about
Yeah.
Sloan.
Yeah. So a brief version of it is I am friends with the front desk person at my dorm, and one day like we're talking, and he's like, "Oh, I just checked in someone with the same last name as you, Spriester." I'm like, "Oh, that's funny. I've never met another Spriester outside of my family." And then one way or another, we end up connecting, and then turns out like we start asking each other about like our relatives and grandparents, and then we're actually related. We're long lost cousins. She is my half-second cousin, I believe. But yeah, she's super cool. She also has red hair. So somewhere in there.
Yeah, you guys actually do look a lot alike to be half second removed cousins. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. Dana, what about you? Where's your ginger hair come from?
We think my great-grandfather. On my mom's side, my cousin Josh. Shout out cousin Josh. Also, the 1% of English listeners, my family. We've gone international, guys. Splurge or Purge has gone international. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, yeah.
So him and I are the only two. We don't know who else is going to be plagued. But you're plagued for 364 days a year. And you, oh my God, you get that one day. You get to celebrate, wear your cat shirt, be with your friends, and look like all of your friends, apparently. Because Bart and I did a little poll. I posted something because we were walking together, and I became suddenly aware that, like, people probably think that we're related, sometimes siblings, twins, cousins. I have no idea. But I feel like we look enough alike where if we walk together, especially me, you, and Ethan, I become suddenly aware of how odd it looks if the three of us are together.
Yeah, I feel like there's at least one person, like, walking by us that have thought that we are related somehow.
I would say so, yeah.
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, for me, at least, like, I know I've known Bart for super long, but I've always had, like, a ginger friend, at least one, like, in my friend group. So it hasn't really been that weird to me. Like, I think about it, I'm like, people might think I'm, like, related to somebody, but here, especially, like, three of us all walking together, it's a little...
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
And it's kind of odd. I mean, I feel like people don't really think about that with, like, other hair colors. Like, if you have three friends with darker hair or, like, black or brown hair or something, no one would think that. But if they all have red hair, then...
It's the stereotype, man. Sometimes our friends, Boaz and Lauren, sometimes I become hyper aware of how much alike they are, and I feel like sometimes I could see them as, like, siblings
They
or something.
do look very much alike.
But what was I going to say? I feel like there are a lot of clones, too. I feel like I've never really had that many ginger friends because I feel like there are a lot more ginger men here at Loyola than there are women. And we call it something, so we claim, like, the phantom term. It's like I phantom saw. So I've phantom seen Bart and Ethan multiple times every week, and it's always just the same random ginger kids on accident, and I think it's them.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I also think there's a lot of people that, like, girls especially, that dye their hair ginger. Like, we met one girl probably the second week of school, and she was a fake ginger, and we thought she was real.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about faux gingers?
I mean, my sister is a faux ginger.
Really?
Actually. Yeah, her hair is originally, like, strawberry blonde, but...
Okay,
I see it more blonde.
Are you kidding? Yeah, every time I go to the hairstylist, they call me strawberry blonde.
They call me strawberry blonde.
You guys are gingers.
I've been living in a crisis, let me tell you. Every time I go to the hair salon, they're like, strawberry blonde. And then every time I go home, strawberry blonde. Every time I'm at school, friends, ginger. Tell me who I am because I literally don't know.
If your friends are telling you you're ginger, you're ginger.
Shoot, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in the winter it's more red and in the summer it's lighter, but
yeah.
Really?
I am who I am.
Well,
Love
that is
me
how
for
the
me.
sun works, so.
Boy.
No, yeah, but she like does not look ginger to me at all. But then now she dyes her hair, so I feel like she's trying to, like, appropriate my culture in a sense, you know?
My culture is not your costume.
Exactly. Wow.
I didn't even realize that she dyed it until recently either. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, shout out to her. She makes it work.
Shout out Hannah.
Shout out
Hannah Gremmert.
Okay, my next splurge. I love Irish people. We've talked about this, honestly, extensively on the podcast, how much I love Irish people, but they are just some staples to society, and I really believe that. Cillian Murphy.
Sinead Buckley.
Hosier. Sinead O'Connor.
Lauren Mullen.
Conor McGregor.
Okay.
Name your favorite ginger. No, not ginger. Name your favorite Irish person.
My favorite, also Paul Mescal.
Oh, that's a good one.
We have Saoirse Ronan.
Oh, love her. Love her.
Ayo Edebiri.
Love them. Love them all.
Who's the guy in the Banshees of Inisheer?
Colin Firth?
Colin Farrell.
No.
Colin Firth?
I think
I
so.
thought it's
The old dude? Well, Colin Farrell.
Or
He might be English,
look it up.
actually.
We are Googling. Every time we Google, we say we're Googling.
Oh, it is Colin Farrell.
Yep.
Who's Colin Firth?
Oh, that's the guy from Mamma Mia. Harry from Mamma Mia.
Is
Good
he
boy.
Irish?
No, he's British.
Great actor, Colin Farrell.
Can I
Love him.
drop in a splurge or purge? Do you mind?
Go
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Go.
To be honest, I have a few Irish family members, and they've made a whole bunch of food. I'm not a big fan of Irish food.
Wow.
I'm gonna come out and say it. Shepherd's pie, I guess. Shepherd's pie is the only thing that could slide by me. But everything else, like...
I had that on my purges, is I hate UK food. When I went to the UK, bad.
Beans, cheese on
What?
bread, like, I'm all right.
Bad, dude.
Dude.
It's bad.
I'm
Whoa.
all right.
Don't let my Irish and English family hear you, Bart.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
going
no.
to get you.
Oh, no.
Basically, I went to the UK this summer to visit my family, and I don't like bacon. I've never liked bacon. And my aunt made me bacon. It was the greatest thing I've ever had in my life. Like, it was like a true Irish breakfast, even though my grandma complained it wasn't true Irish breakfast. Okay, stop. Don't look at me like that. It was
What
awesome.
the hell is Irish breakfast?
Dude, it's bread,
Yeah.
bacon, tomatoes, sausage, beans, toast. Like, it was awesome. It was
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shepherd's pie.
I've been to Ireland. And
Ireland.
Ireland. And
Ireland.
Okay. All right.
Do it in an accent.
Ireland.
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 The
Tree
motherland.
turkey.
Tree turkey.
Oh, and I honestly, didn't love. Well, I can't say loved, but I highly enjoyed their food. It's not as good as maybe some other cuisine, but
What food did you have there?
well, I had an English breakfast.
Yeah, it was awesome, right?
I had like kippers. You ever had that?
Ooh.
It's like fish. Well, it is fish. And like shepherd's pie, love that. I love like they had like a roast, good roast, lamb, lots of lamb.
That's really
Gross.
awesome.
Okay, I have a question. What is the difference between an Irish breakfast and an English breakfast? Nothing? The same?
The people.
I would say the people, also the love in it, and also the lack of and addition of gravy. I feel like British people love their gravy, I wouldn't say. Could be stereotyping, I don't know. Feel free to at me, my mother. Every time I say something about English people, she'll text me and she'll be like, actually, can't believe I'm related to you. She's like dissing on tea in the last episode. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. She's like, I'm disowning you. So she actually didn't say that, but she might if I do her people wrong in this episode.
What's the thing you're supposed to have for St. Patrick's Day? Corned beef and cabbage?
Oh,
Cabbage.
corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah.
Corned
What
beef.
the hell is that?
It's great.
No.
It's
I
fine.
mean, no.
I just said my purge is UK foods. I don't like it. Yuck. Yucky.
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 It's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Probably
I
'cause
feel
you
like
guys
I
are
love how the
Irish.
two people hating on Irish food are the fake ginger over
Whoa,
there.
whoa, whoa. I'm not hating. I'm just saying. I just rather like anything else. But
Me and
a good
Bart-
shepherd's pie is pretty good.
She Uzma on my kappa to like Irish.
To like gamma.
Ooh. And then Little Miss not ginger. Hating.
Yeah,
Irish for the day.
absolutely. I'm not English. I'm not Irish.
What is your heritage?
Yeah.
German and Ashkenazi Jewish.
Awesome.
Oh.
Nice.
It's a
Shout
dichotomy
out.
there.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Chiller.
Woo.
She's a chiller.
I mean,
I am a
I'm
chiller.
German too, so.
Me
I
as
get
well,
you.
actually.
How about that?
50% German, 50% Ashkenazi Jewish, 100% chiller. Just kidding. I'm not actually 50% anything, I don't think.
All right, what are we splurging next? What are we purging next? Let's take a look.
I love parades.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Who doesn't love a good parade?
Yeah, I love when you can see like the Irish dancers.
Yes.
I love a good Irish dancer. I never did Irish dance. Our friend Sinead did Irish dance, and she killed it. And I have so much respect to them.
One of my best friends from home did Irish dance like very competitively for years, and she's a huge BTS fan, and she quit Irish dance like before she came into high school. And then her senior year, her mom said, if you win this Irish dance competition, I'll fly you out to Las Vegas to go see BTS. She won the competition. She got the tickets to Vegas to go to see BTS, and she Irish dances in the parades.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
St. Louis actually has it's not obviously not as big as Chicago, but we have a pretty big the St. Patrick's Day like tradition stuff in Dogtown. So she dances on the parade floats in Dogtown.
That's so sick.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
I knew a girl. She was in my sister's grade. She was like international Irish dancer. She would like competitions like in Europe. Like she would travel for it, and it was so brutal like on her feet
Oh, I can
that
imagine.
she had to stop. Like she literally like couldn't do it anymore because it was like so brutal on her. It was insane.
Do you think they actually Irish dance in Ireland? Follow-up question. If they Irish dance in Ireland, do they fake tan and have the big hair like Irish dancers here.
Who made that stereotype? Like, if you were a true Irish dancer and you saw the Americanized version of it, would you cry?
I don't know.
Or is Irish dancing in Ireland just called dancing?
Ooh.
buddy.
He was sitting on that one. He like got cut off and he made a face.
I kept trying to jump in every now and then, and I had so many times to rethink that and be like, no, I shouldn't say that, but I still said it.
You picked it anyway, and
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for speaking your truth.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, I think it's like a specific kind of dancing, I would say.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like
It's like traditional.
click-
My mom
flag.
did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is your mom Irish?
Oh yeah, yeah. My mom's side is super Irish. So shout out to Mary Spriester. She did that for years. She still whips it out every now and then. She's a demon.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was this girl in my high school and middle school who Irish danced, and she would like get on the local news for it. And I remember I would like every year I'd be like, that should have been me. But if it were me, I probably would have hated it, but could have been cool.
Doing the Irish dancing?
Yeah.
There were always kids in my elementary school that would do that for like the talent show stuff, and like in my head I would bully them really bad.
Stop.
Anyway, if you're an Irish dancer, I'm sure that's really cool of you, but
Were you ever in any talent shows? I did the 8th grade talent show, and I remember I got clowned for it because it was me and my friend on the ukulele. I was playing the ukulele. She was also playing the ukulele, and she was singing, and they were like, why are you up there if your friend is also playing the ukulele?
What song was it?
It was a mashup between Can't Help Falling in Love with You and I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. We mashed it up ourselves, and it was horrible.
Wow.
Anyways, I'm going to purge that memory, and I'm going to splurge Irish dancing.
I'll splurge it as well.
Yeah, triple.
Respect it a lot. Honestly, I don't think I could do it.
No, that is so fair.
that is very true. I think any kind of dance takes skill and dedication that I don't have. But what is something I have is I can make fun of Irish dancers and do it in the student section to make fun of them.
Very true.
I'm going to
Wow.
splurge off the noggin heckling in the student section
Yes. Yes.
love
Heavy.
that.
Heavy.
Love that.
because it's shouting. Even in the student section of your own intramural basketball game, we are losers of intramural basketball, and we live to tell the tale, and we got really heated on Instagram Live. I got really heated on Instagram Live yesterday,
Yeah.
and it was so sad.
Tough
Yeah.
memory. Tough
But we
memory.
are winners of our trivia team.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. We
Yes.
You are looking at the Brain Rot Trivia team. I would release the information, but I don't want competitors or fans coming because we've had
Yeah.
2 cheating incidents where people have come to talk to us and we have almost gotten kicked out.
That might have been my fault.
Hey, it's all right. You
Yeah.
live and you learn.
Yeah. Hey, but we are looking good.
Yeah.
Great prospect for the new season, I would say.
We might finally beat Les Quizma.
Ah, shoot. Yeah,
Les Quizma.
And the cheaters.
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
purge cheating in intramural trivia.
Wow. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. I'm going to splurge just on the subject of Irish people, the Cranberries.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Been listening to the Cranberries a lot recently.
I love, love, love the Cranberries,
Love
and
the
I love
Cranberries.
Dairy Girls. I've been rewatching that. It's the month of Dairy Girls, and it's awesome. And that's just the best show ever.
Love Dairy Girls. I watched that with my mom over break. It was terrific.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I watched the first 2 seasons earlier,
Yeah.
and then I went back and I watched the 3rd season, and it was the ending just had me like heartthrob.
I have
Brutal.
not seen it. I didn't even hear about it until a few months ago, actually.
Dude, you got to hop on. You're
You
like
gotta hop on.
years late.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think of... Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go.
What do you guys think of the Irish accent? Do you like it?
Oh,
I was about to mention that splurge.
Splurge.
100%.
Splurge 100%.
Is that your favorite accent?
No, but it's up there. It's up there.
What's your favorite accent, Ethan?
Your
I
mom.
mean-
No, sorry.
Not funny.
No.
Not funny.
No funny.
I got to go Ireland #1, and then probably British #2, and then Italian #3.
That's
Ooh,
awesome.
Italian.
I love an Australian accent. I can't lie.
Ooh.
That's good.
And maybe a little like a French like.
I
something
love
like that.
I love listening to like the little French kids when they like talk and they're like I can't even do it because it's like so good. I love English and I love Irish, but I can't like impersonate Irish. I can only impersonate English, so I do it all the time and I do it often and I'm not very good.
That's true. I think me, I really love an Australian accent, but I think
Yeah.
like this is bad, but like posh British accents I think are
Ooh.
so
That's a good
satisfying.
one.
Like when they're from like it's like London, right? That's
It is
super
London is posh. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I think like a good like posh London accent is like so satisfying to me. It's like crisp. And then I really like Australian. I like Ireland, obviously.
Yeah,
That's
obviously.
definitely a top one though.
Yeah. And it's like so funny because sometimes they're just incoherent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
genuinely can't understand, and you're like, oh yeah, and then you're like too far into the conversation. They ask you, and you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think those are probably my top favorites.
I'd say.
Do you guys have a like? Can you do an Irish accent?
For Ireland.
Ireland. I can't.
3:30.
Treat hurty.
For
If you give me like keywords, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I can. Yeah, I know. I just like those T's, maybe like the turty.
Yeah. Can I drop another splurge or purge?
Go for
Please
it.
feel free.
So I know I said that like Irish food I wasn't a fan of, but I think potatoes are possibly the best food out there.
I would 100% agree.
Baked
I think,
potatoes,
yeah.
So
hash
diverse.
browns, fries, potato pancakes, other potato things. Yeah.
Everything potato. I think the Loyola dining halls would agree with you because everything we have is potatoes. And honestly, I'm not going to complain because it's good, but it's making me fat. So
Well, they're very nutrient dense, actually.
true.
They're very good for you.
That's good.
The famine was brutal on the ancestors.
Never
but
forget.
Yeah.
Never forget. Never
No.
forget.
Yeah, your people suffered.
Our people suffered.
Our people.
actually.
Oh, I'm not Irish.
Oh,
Oh,
Irish
sorry.
for the day. Irish
Yeah,
for
but the
day.
pin says.
Oh, true. For Ireland.
For Ireland.
Oh, what's that? What's the movie Braveheart?
Yeah, Braveheart with
Love
Oh,
Mel
that's
it.
Scottish, I think.
That is Scottish.
Oh my God, I forgot about Scotland.
But yeah,
I love a
That's close by.
Scottish accent though.
That's a good accent.
That is a good
I think I
one.
like Irish more than Scottish though, accent wise.
Yeah. I've been to Scotland. It was awesome. And it was epic. And I'd love to go back.
Yeah, I want to splurge the like Irish countryside. The
Oh,
lush,
for sure.
green, like Emerald Isle. You know,
Yeah.
there you go. You can't find that most places.
I'm going to splurge potatoes, Bart. I love potatoes, and I feel like they're very useful and delicious and yummy.
Agreed.
Okay, another splurge. I don't know where this came from. I don't know who invented this, but I like that you have to kiss people.
I know.
I like that tradition.
Have you guys been kissed on St. Patrick's Day?
No, I've never celebrated openly. I've said this before.
I've also never celebrated.
No.
I've never celebrated either. It's terrible.
Well,
Have
They
you
would-
celebrated, Annabelle?
Yes, I have because I go down to Dogtown in St. Louis.
wow. Have you ever been kissed on St. Patrick's Day?
That's a secret I won't reveal.
Oh, she
But
won't
I'm
kiss and
not.
tell.
But I'm not Irish, so
Oh.
maybe that's a hint.
Yeah.
But I
You
like it. I think I'm gonna like start lying and saying I am Irish. Be like, and then I'm like, haha, I'm not.
No, you have to look someone in the eyes and be like, I'm Irish.
You gotta wear this pin. You
Yeah.
gotta get my pin on.
Kiss me,
Kiss
kiss
me
me,
on
I'm
my
Irish.
Irish.
Well, you guys don't even need to wear anything
I
that
hope
says you're
not.
Irish because you have the hair.
We've talked about face card. This is like hair card.
Oh yeah,
Like, I don't think it's
Ooh.
ever.
this is Irish card.
This is Irish card, and sometimes it declines, but it's not declining this weekend. Let me tell you that.
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
364 days of the year, it's often declined. But
Yeah.
today, or not today,
Today
Sunday.
started the celebration.
the 17th, which is also my uncle's birthday,
Awesome.
and his name is Patrick.
Oh,
Did they
Whoa.
name him after St. Patrick?
They did.
Wow,
that's so nice.
that's awesome.
I wore a green shirt, the tank top. I wore my green tank top to the dining hall on Sunday a week ago. And our friend Boaz says, you only get one day. Make the most of it. It's not a whole week. And that really stuck with me, and it made me sad, but I'm going to
Wow.
celebrate the whole week because I deserve it.
I mean, we as a society have normalized birthday weeks. I think we need to
Yeah.
normalize
Ooh.
St. Patrick weeks.
Yeah.
That is true.
Do you
We
guys
should.
celebrate like half birthdays? I've heard people celebrate that.
No,
I don't.
I
I don't think
don't.
it's real.
that feels very narcissistic to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same kind of person who will have like a countdown like months in and tell everyone about it.
I don't like that.
No, I don't like that. 67 days until my birthday. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't
I
care.
don't like that.
Purge half birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
like
is
it.
true.
I like it for pets though. I think like if you had like an old pet, you know, it's like their 14th and a half birthday.
Well,
I'd get that.
we got to do when's Sister Jean's half birthday because we got to throw a rager for that.
It's in August, right? Or a real.
Well, her half birthday would be in February.
We missed it, guys.
We missed it.
We missed it.
We have to celebrate every moment with Sister Jean we can. I don't know how much longer
is
she has.
Video. Happy half birthday, Sister Jean.
Happy half birthday, Sister Jean. We love you.
We love you, Sister Jean.
Do you think Sister Jean was a ginger? Do we have evidence?
No, she was brunette.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, I think the only photos of her as a young person are in black and white.
Are they flying her to New York? Do we know for the Ramblers
Oh
game?
my God.
They
'Cause
better.
if we
Could
put
she
that-
make it?
I don't know.
Could
She
she
could
make
make
the
it.
altitude?
Yes. There's no way she would.
With God on her side, that woman can do
exactly.
anything.
The only photos of her as a youngin are in black and white.
Comment down below, was Sister Jean a ginger? And if not, what color hair do you think she had?
Because Ginger's hairs turn white.
Yeah.
Wow.
we get
Oh, yeah,
old.
they do. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her hair's white, I'm pretty sure. So
We'll take her then. The Gingers
We
claim
claim
Sister
her.
Jean.
we'll claim her.
Gingers claim Sister Jean.
Yeah, I know. What's she doing on Saturday? Like getting helicoptered in to see like the river die?
They float her above.
She's like dangling. Dude.
Her hand is probably still gonna be like
yeah,
rested.
she hasn't moved. She's still in the same.
She's like reading the speech.
crooked.
She's like, God bless and go Ramblers.
God bless and go St. Patrick.
Wow.
Are you guys splurging or purging St. Patrick?
Love St. Patrick.
I'm gonna splurge him because he
Splurge.
did what we all wanted to do: make a holiday after himself.
Well,
And
No,
yeah.
he chased all the snakes out of
Yeah.
Ireland.
I was gonna say, do you believe that tale?
I do.
Yeah.
Totally. There's no snakes in Ireland. Have you ever been to Ireland? No snakes.
Yeah.
Never
There are
seen a
no
snake. Killian Murphy has never seen a snake, and I know that.
He looks like he's never seen a snake, and that's a great compliment.
Yeah, he does. I've seen snakes, and it ruined my. I got bit by a snake. It ruined my life.
Wow.
I
Wow.
need to move to Ireland immediately. I got bit by a snake in a river in Missouri. So
Oh, never go to Missouri. It's the local Australia, I've heard.
who is saying that?
Yeah, who is saying that?
Nick.
Nick does not say that. Anyway, I'm splurging St. Patrick. Did you know that his original color was blue though? And
I
they like
did not.
changed it to
Wow.
green here
Why?
That's
in
awesome.
America. I don't know why.
Did you know I used to do projects about St. Patrick?
Of course you did.
Because I went to a Catholic school, so we used to have like saint projects, and I always picked.
I
St.
thought
Patrick.
he brought Christianity to Ireland and not Catholicism.
Yeah, he was not Irish. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that.
So he came. And
Yeah, and he
it.
brought
Yeah, that's true.
Christianity. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm,
I didn't know. Well, I guess Catholicism fits under the
Yeah, the larger scope.
Christian umbrella, right?
Mhm.
Anyway, well, is it good that he brought Christianity to Ireland?
Is it good?
Let's talk about the ethics of bringing
Wow.
Christianity to Ireland.
Dude, the
What-
ethics.
Whoa.
Ooh.
What did they have before? Paganism?
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. Stonehenge? No.
That was for
No.
the
Stonehenge.
The aliens.
no, that was for the calendar.
Yeah, Stonehenge.
You know, there was like a
Yeah.
real reason that was there, right?
No, I did not know that, man.
I actually have been to Stonehenge.
Is that in Ireland?
It is not. Nope.
It's not
It's
in
in
Ireland.
England,
I was
not
about
in
to say.
Ireland. Nope.
You know what movie is really good now that we're talking about it? But we were not talking about it. I'm just segueing. Have you guys ever seen the Hop Easter movie?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Now
love that movie.
Yes. Now that Easter's coming up, it's the Easter Island. You
Yeah.
gotta hop on that.
Yeah, we got to go.
Have you learned about that at all, Easter Island?
No, tell us.
Well, okay, so this is from probably like my 5th grade memory, but apparently like they used to move those stones around, and like there was different like tribes on that island, and they basically like I don't know if this is 100% true, but they like fought over those giant like heads, and like they spent so many resources doing that they basically like killed each other off.
Wow.
So then like nobody was left.
I died for that head.
Dude. We've talked about the strike system on this podcast before, but I honestly am going to give that a home run because he's turning
Died
red.
for that head. Died for that head. That was a good one, Bart.
That's got to be some good head.
I do it.
I
I
do
die
it.
for the head.
I killed a bitch for the head.
What can I say?
And I did. And
Yeah.
did.
Mm.
All right. Should we go into purges now? Do we have any other splurges?
Ooh.
We've done a couple
I
purges,
feel like,
but-
yeah, we've been really purge heavy recently, and we've definitely heard that. But honestly, we're self-proclaimed haters, and the purge is the best
Can
part.
I give one more?
Yeah,
of
go.
course.
Do we like the Green River?
Yes. Splurge.
Ooh. I feel
Splurge?
like I've got a theory. I feel like the Green River, they dye it green to hide people throwing up in it.
I honestly
Wow.
think that could be a good
Yeah.
reason.
I just think it's like, it's just helpful to have.
To be fair, though, it is brown enough that I think if you threw up in it, it wouldn't even show normally.
No.
It's so gross.
Yeah.
They don't even dye it. I mean, the dye that they put in the river isn't even green. They have to do something else to make
Yeah.
it green.
It's like good for the river though too, isn't it?
I think
I
it
don't
is. It's
know.
like good for the ecosystem.
It's good for the ecosystem?
Yeah.
Yeah, like dye that you put in ponds is like it's similar. I don't even know what it does. I guess it kills off the stuff that's not supposed to be in there. I don't know, but
It is epic though, because
It is.
who else is gonna voyage to see a green river?
I
Like,
love
it
the
really
Green River.
draws the suburban kids in.
I mean, like Iceland has like crystal clear blue water, and we have like the what's the Dead Sea that's
Yeah.
all
Oh,
when you
salty.
float.
Chicago has poop green river. That's awesome. What else could you ask for?
It should be like
In
a
a
national
celebration.
holiday. Well, the Chicago dying should be national. Like people should like live stream it, like the New York ball drop. It's like 3, 2, and it's just the river goes green, but it's like the smallest bit, and you have to watch it trickle in.
Yeah, it's like the big boats that like are carrying the
Yeah.
dye through the river. Yeah,
That's awesome. I would splurge the river. I love it so much.
That's
Heavy.
legit.
I mean,
Heavy.
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 that's like one of the main appeals to the Chirish tradition. Chirish. I think Chicago has a really big Irish population.
I would say so too. A lot of Irish pubs, a lot of Irish owned.
That is true.
From what I've seen when I'm walking.
Yeah,
Taking
says
walks.
that says a lot. You can see an Irish pub while you're walking. You're either in Ireland or in Chicago, and I've been saying that.
She's been saying that.
I have heard her say
Yeah,
that.
she's
before.
been saying that.
I said, "Look, another pub. Must be in Ireland." Oh wait, I'm here in Chicago. I messed up. We're in an Irish enclave.
That's happened a lot too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in an ethnic enclave of Irish people. I messed up. no, that's
No,
not.
that's
That's
good.
not
No,
offensive.
I'm just laughing.
Is it?
What
No.
is-
Okay, I'm referencing. What part of U.S. history was that?
Oh, the no Irish need apply.
No.
Have you ever heard it?
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
This girl's playing with my headphone mic, and I'm
Oh,
like
sorry.
getting drawn near her.
Sorry.
Wait, what are you referencing, Annabelle?
Aww.
What?
Wait, what are you trying to reference?
Well, I don't know. Just when people came over here, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, for the, like during the famine?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna count shoulders. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ow, I hit my head on you.
Aw.
I'm now that I.
Oh.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, I brutally hit my head earlier.
Oh, that was evil.
First time here, and I try and sit on this chair, and it's like this. Or I try and sit on like the couch out there, and I bang my head.
Came up.
I thought it was gonna bleed.
Yeah. It was not good looks.
If a ginger
That's why.
bleeds through his head, would you ever know? It's like if a tree falls in the forest, would you hear it?
No, that's actually very true.
Yeah.
Because I've hit my head before, and it's bled. It's like bled, but you can't see it. You like can't see it as well, and it's like when it like scabs up. You can't
Yeah.
really see
So
the
for me,
scab.
I feel like because I have the defined middle part, if it's up here, you could see it. Nowhere else though. I was gonna say Purge. Have you guys? I don't know if you've seen that video. It's on TikTok. It's like they're like people dress up certain themes for parties, and it's this woman who dressed up as the Irish potato famine. She's like, "Hi, I'm the Irish potato famine. I think the New York ball drop is gonna get the drunkest." Like, okay.
Yeah.
So that made me a little sad. I'm gonna purge that.
Purge.
But the idea was there, and I feel like we were talking about this, but like jokes that would be a home run in some friend groups would get you like mega canceled. Not like
Yes.
anything like crazy, but just like when you say stuff, it's just like, oh. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. The hair story reminded me of when I got barbecue sauce stuck in my hair because I was eating wings so ravenously that I had to cut it out. But you couldn't see the barbecue sauce until it was too late. So I had to cut it out.
Yikes.
Oh my god. That's like a girl I knew got like bubble gum stuck in her hair,
Ugh.
and she had like cut it out, and it was like she basically
That
got
was-
a bob.
That was me.
She had a fuck ass bob afterward.
I tried to do like the violet thing as a child from Willy Wonka, and it
Oh,
was
it's
so
behind
bad.
the ear?
Yeah, it didn't
Oh.
work. It was like bald spot. Didn't
That's
work.
so funny.
Oh.
What do you think Irish people get like offended when Americans take St. Patrick's Day really seriously?
I hope not.
I would say
Hopefully
I hope
not.
not.
I don't think Irish people take anything too seriously.
You think that's kind of the Irish
I think
way?
they're just drunk all the time.
Yeah.
They really just have no care. in
It's
the
like the
world.
Irish exit is like the peak Irish when they just like leave without saying anything at all, and it's,
Irish
it's
goodbye.
awesome.
Splurge on the Irish goodbye. Big fan.
I've
Yeah.
done that so many
I,
times.
I would purge it. I don't really like it
Really?
because it makes me like feel bad. You know.
If you were the Irish exit, if you got Irish exited,
Honestly, both. I love saying goodbye to people. Well, like not like when people leave, I don't like it, but like saying
Yeah.
goodbye to them, it feels like you have
Yeah.
a good.
Hitting a good outro is like the awesomest thing ever, but I've done that to my roommate. I've done that to all my friends. I'm like, all right, and then I do this long outro, and then I forget something. I have to go back, and that's the worst. I'm gonna purge that feeling, but I'm gonna splurge the Irish goodbye. I like it.
I'm going to splurge an Irish goodbye because, you know, I like to keep up my mystery. I don't
That's
really
true.
like people knowing where I'm going. And saying goodbye just takes so long, and you have to make the rounds. And I'd rather just people sort of notice that I'm not there anymore and say, oh, did she leave? When did she leave? And I left like 2 hours ago and they didn't even notice. That's preferable.
Yeah. 'Cause
Or notice as soon as I get up to leave and be like, no, don't go. Please. That's also good.
That is awesome.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Because sometimes I feel like I have to plan out when I'm leaving or start saying goodbye. Like 20 minutes, I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to leave in 20 minutes. But if I just Irish goodbye, I just walk away, maybe turn around, wave, and then, just go.
That's
Exactly.
awesome.
And then people also be like, where did he go? Like, I miss him. Where, like, you kind of miss that, like, where did Bart go?
Yeah.
And then he's gone. He's Irish goodbye.
People be saying that.
Do they? Do they be saying that? I know. I say it. So.
Aw.
Aww.
Aw, the
Aw.
twins. The twins.
Oh, I was gonna purge that. Like, do people like think like as you were saying earlier,
Yeah.
like you look like very similar. Like, do you think you're like twins?
Me and Bart or just gingers in general?
Like gingers in general.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna like.
Every time the camera cuts to me, I see myself in the monitor and I'm making a dumbass fucking face and I have to fix myself. You're gonna see it when I'm editing this. I just had to fix my face so hard. Sorry, keep going.
Dude, I was gonna say when you see like, okay, this is like straying from your point, but I'm on the same wavelength. But when you see a ginger couple, that is the grossest thing ever, especially when they're like the same shade of ginger tinge.
Purge that.
Like, what are you doing? Oh my god.
I've actually never seen a ginger couple, I don't think.
really?
I don't
Really?
think I've seen a ginger
Honestly,
couple.
I don't know if I have either. It's
Think
so
about it.
rare.
I think I have, and I purge it.
I feel
'cause
like I
didn't
have
like
to. Yeah.
Either way, there aren't a lot.
There's not a lot.
No. But I would purge that for sure.
Okay, hold hands. We made them kiss once.
We did.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa.
On the cheek.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It was on the neck.
Yeah. For
Wait,
money.
Wait,
For-
zoom in a
for
little.
money?
I never got the money.
Oh, actually, I never got the money.
Yeah, because it was Lauren. You can't expect Lauren
Yeah,
to pay.
actually. She's promised me, like,
She does an Irish goodbye, but it's with saying
It's
that
with
she'll pay you
money.
back, and then she just doesn't.
Yeah.
No, she owes me like probably at this point like $25.
purge.
Lauren, if you're watching this, please pay me back.
Dude, what are you doing with
Pay
your money? Why
Annabelle
does it
back.
sound
Purge
like that?
Lauren.
I don't know.
Purge Lauren.
I've Venmo requested her 3 times. Lauren, please pay me.
Pay her.
Please. It's like not even. It's like $15. Like that's like a Cane's combo.
I love
Okay.
Annabelle
Okay.
because I love that we were at lunch today, and Lauren walks away and she's like, "Oh, she still owes me my money." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you can ask her when she's back." And now she's begging for money
Yeah, I
on the podcast instead of just texting her.
I forgot.
Speaking of Canes, I have a major purge. Purge the green lemonade.
Oh, you
They
had a
have
story
green
about
lemonade?
that. Yeah, that's
Hell
nasty.
no.
What is
Hell
a green
no.
lemonade? I've never heard of that.
They dye the lemonade green. Bart, you can talk about that.
I worked at Cane's for over a year. Yeah, they actually load up a whole bunch of dye. It's like a little, like small little pitcher, and then after they make the lemonade, they just pour that in just to make it a little more special. But when I worked there, everyone like just really wanted it for some reason. Like
Ugh.
I would get like, because they sell like giant gallons. When I worked there, a lot of people would just get like 2 gallons of the green lemonade just in the drive-through, and I was just very confused as to why, because it's just normal lemonade with like extra green dye.
That's so gross. Do you guys like Shamrock Shakes?
I was just about to say that.
Dude. Hi guys, this is us on Audition Now, a different platform because I biffed the video. I'm sorry about that, but we're back, the same 4 of us.
We were talking about what?
Shamrock
Shamrock
Shakes.
Shakes.
Yeah, Shamrock Shakes. Do you guys like them?
I love them.
Me too.
So
you?
good.
I think they're awesome. I think I was telling a story before we cut out about trivia. Me, Bart, and Ethan went after, and it was like, I wonder what the workers felt after seeing 3 gingers walk up and go, "Hi, 3 large shamrock shakes, please." I'm sure that was really confusing for them.
The only time I've ever had a shamrock shake, it was genuinely so terrible. So I think I need to give it a redo. It's just mint, right?
What was terrible
It's like
about it?
vanilla-y, minty deliciousness.
The thing that was bad about it, in my memory, I don't even know when this was, but like I got a shake, but it was just like so like it just tasted like the syrup that they put in it. Like it didn't taste like anything else. It was too much. So
Yeah, they
I'm
probably didn't mix it well.
I'm probably gonna have to give it another try, I think, because St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I got to be in the spirit.
We should all get St. Patrick's Day shamrock shakes.
I was about to
Definitely.
say that we should all go.
That's a great idea.
And then we could maybe mix it with something.
Nope, cutting that out.
More mint?
Cutting
More
that
mint?
out.
More
Nope.
mint.
More mint.
Put more mint in the shamrock shake and it
Yeah.
becomes more minty shamrock.
More Irish, you could say.
I'm going to splurge a shamrock shake. I look forward to them coming out every year, and I honestly get really sad when they're gone. So
Honestly, they come in very early. They were here like early February.
Yeah.
February.
the monopolization of shamrock shakes is crazy.
St. Patrick would hate the monopolization of him. He would
Of
hate
course.
it. Anyway, time for purges, which is my favorite part because I like to be negative. So I know you guys don't really like celebrate like with big parades and St. Patrick's Day like where you're from, right?
I've gone to different like Celtic things. Like my family, we went to like this big like open area, like greenery, and they'd have like Irish step like dancers, and they'd have like people in kilts and stuff. But I don't know if that was specifically St. Patrick's Day or just like Celtic heritage or something.
Yeah, I've never celebrated. I've just had some food and that's it.
What about you, Dana?
Every year my town throws a parade, and it's really fun. And I don't know, I always enjoy it, but I stopped going because I was low-key embarrassed and I didn't have any friends in high school. So, no, that's such a lie. But it's like a huge thing, and I don't know, I'm just really excited.
Yeah, it's kind of the same in St. Louis, but like people, it's pretty big, I'd say. Like people get like super wasted and then they go. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Obviously that's what parades are for, is to get wasted. But the number one purge that I have is I don't like when people throw up on the ground. It's like my
Yeah.
biggest pet peeve ever. And I know, because we're going to the parade this weekend, because obviously the Green River, and since we live here, and that's the part I'm dreading the most, is I'm really hoping I don't see any ground throw up, because that's like my least favorite part of any parade, any holiday.
So nasty.
It's always adults. It's like 35-year-old men, and I'm like, please keep it to yourself.
It's like the smell, the color. It
So
just doesn't fit.
gross. I'd rather them throw up in the river. Like we were talking about this earlier. Just throw up in the river. I don't care. I just don't want to step in it.
That's one thing about the Irish. I love that they can keep it down.
That is true.
Very true.
That's very true.
And I guess in that regard, I'm not Irish because my stomach hates me.
Yeah. My sister actually used to throw up almost like every morning.
Wow.
And like I'm so used to like the sound and like the smell of it.
The
Gross.
sound is the worst part.
Yeah, no, that's a major purge. And then the other thing that kind of goes along with it, just like the big like parade stuff, is porta potties.
Oh.
I think like most major cities have a really big problem with having like accessible public bathrooms, and especially when it's like big concert venues. Lollapalooza had a really big problem with this. I know the UK is having a huge problem with this because they have such a prominent clubbing scene that people
Yeah.
just piss on walls. But I mean, same with any big parade, is you have to use porta potties, and it's horrible.
We actually saw a dude piss yesterday.
Yes.
We were walking back from something, and he just was pissing right next to Target, on the Target like wall.
Oh Lord, they need
Pulled
to
up
get
his
that.
pants, zipped it up.
Tuesday night.
Walked past us, stumbling. Yeah.
I watched a guy piss on a playground the other day.
Wow.
Yeah.
We need that British
for
anti-piss
kids.
spray. In
Yeah.
Britain, they have
Like
such a bad
poopery.
problem. Yeah, but it like shoots back at you if you try to piss on the wall.
Wow.
It's like water repellent, so
Yeah.
it kind of comes back at you because they don't
That's
have any
insane.
public bathrooms. And then also, like in big cities, they don't want to open up bathrooms to the public. So you can't find any bathrooms anywhere. Lollapalooza, like the city of Chicago was like, if you want to keep having Lollapalooza, you have to get more porta potties because this is ridiculous. Like people can't just piss places.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd purge bathrooms with locks though, because honestly, there's sometimes like
What?
you need to go, and like I get it, like you don't want some people in the public like.
Are you saying like when
What?
you go to
Wait,
the bathroom
what?
and like you lock the stall, or like when you go to the bathroom and you need like a paywall?
I'm saying like a keypad, like you need
Yeah.
to pay. to
No,
get in.
right. Totally agree.
I love bathrooms with locks on it,
Okay.
like where I can lock the door. But I don't like it when I have to like type in a little keypad.
Yeah. I think porta potties are disgusting. Similarly, like Amtrak bathrooms are really gross, and like plane bathrooms.
Dude.
Gross.
I recently went on the Amtrak because I visited Annabelle in St. Louis. I peed and then I realized that the door like wasn't locked, and it literally like would have been like the world's. It was literally like a corner bathroom. Bart's staring at me in like utter disgust, but it was a corner bathroom, and I was like about like 5 feet away from the door. Like that could have ruined my career.
That actually did happen to me. As I was peeing in a Amtrak bathroom and I got walked in on, and a lady
Dude.
screamed.
Dude. Hey, you have
Purge.
that effect on women. Let me tell you.
Yeah, as soon as they see my naked body, they scream.
I don't think I've ever been walked in on in the bathroom.
Never.
That's a
Never.
flex.
Have you
honestly.
walked in on somebody else?
Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I've been walked in on like while I've been in college. Like someone's walked in on me. No, that literally did happen. I was using the IC bathroom and the stall didn't lock. Got walked in on.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Annabelle's sheet right now, and she's got a couple questions for redheads.
Yes, this is true.
Oh.
And I'm really excited to hear them because I read a couple of them and they're low-key mean. So I'm curious to see which one she picks.
No, that's not even true because I love Irish people and I love all redheads, as we've established in this episode. I have nothing negative to say, but for kind of the wrap up of this episode, I mean, do you guys have anything more you want to say?
I love being a redhead.
Me too.
Me too, I would
You're
say.
splurging being a redhead then?
Splurge.
Okay.
Splurge. 100%.
Haunted.
Any other purges before we go on to your interview?
Purge redhead hate.
Yeah, I was going to say those
Okay.
weirdos that are like, oh, you're a redhead. Also, like, I can't control it. It's not something I chose.
Yeah.
It's my
Exactly.
life. And I feel like when people dye their hair, it's fine. Like, I have a lot of friends, like my friend Ken, she just dyed her hair like red. That's not really like redhead. But if you dye it, like, okay, my old lacrosse coach, she was evil and she dyed her hair like ginger and it looks so bad. So I low-key splurge people that dye their hair and it looks bad.
Yeah, that's kind of funny because then you can make fun of them.
Yeah, because we don't want you as gingers. The normies don't want you. You're just on your own.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I have some questions for you guys because obviously I'm not ginger, so I kind of want to get a better gauge of what this experience is like. First, do you feel a calling to Ireland?
I'd say yes.
I'd say yes too.
I would say yes. I've never been, and I honestly, like, I need to go. Like, I feel like that's on every ginger's bucket list. You have to go. And I feel like as soon as I step off the plane, they're going to celebrate me.
You feel that, what is it, the Emerald Country calling to you?
The Emerald Isle. Or
The Emerald Isle? You feel
Yeah.
it calling?
I did feel it calling.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, because you went.
I
That's right.
went. Luckily.
Did they
Thank
clap
God.
as you got off the plane and
Oh,
said,
no.
thank God?
Did anyone say anything? Like, I'm genuinely curious.
I don't think. I think it was like we're more accepted there. So like, I don't think there was much like.
It's
awe.
normal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like if,
true.
If we went to like Japan or something.
Right, they'd be like, what?
Lord.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, next question. How do you feel about the run of the gingers?
Oh, I wish we did that.
Really?
I saw that Notre Dame did that. Like that looks so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we make our own? People have asked me.
It's
My
just the
roommate was
three of
asking
you.
me, and she was like, "You should guys just run around campus." I think we actually should. We could cut this part out, but I think we should for the promo of this episode. It's the three of
Oh
us
my
running, just like probably like around the quad.
I can.
That'd actually be
We
really
can get
funny.
a couple more.
Like Forrest Gump, just start
Yeah.
running, and then hopefully more gingers join
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, we start the run. We're like mic'd up, and we're like, "It's the run of the gingers." And then maybe by the end of like running across campus, we'll have friends. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just be like on the 2027 page, like, "Who were these freaks?"
Who the fuck?
They just think it's a cross country team.
Let me tell you, I was walking to the IC the other day, and I was like walking, and the track team like parted around me. It
Like
was
the Red
genuinely,
Sea?
yeah. It was like I was like in the swarm. I was like in the eye of the hurricane. I was so scared.
Okay, next question. Would you ever dye your hair a normal color?
What do you normal?
Whoa.
Whoa, what do you
says-
mean?
Okay.
Notation there.
Blonde, brunette, black.
Alrighty, we've
No?
got a hater.
No.
I would say no, but sometimes I wonder what I would like, what my life would be like if I was like brunette or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Same. And I feel like if redheads dye their hair, it just does not look good.
No,
Yeah,
I
it never
know.
looks the same.
When you
Yeah.
guys go to this, like, not the salon, but like when you go to the barber, do they ever comment on your hair? Because every time I go to the salon, they're always like, never dye it, honey. Never. And they're like, people pay big money. I'm like, people pay big money to get hated on. I
Yeah.
get hated on all the time.
I have gotten like compliments and like suggestions about it. But yeah.
I've been told that since I was like a kid going
Yeah.
to barbers. Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Did you get bullied in school?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would say yeah, except not really bullied. There was this one girl who we used to play lacrosse together, and she would like call us twins, and she was genuinely like the evilest person ever. And I'd be like, "Don't associate me with you, please."
What's the meanest thing someone said to you about your hair?
Oh.
Maybe like soulless, but that's kind of like generic.
Yeah.
Soulless. Someone. Oh, I always get the Ed Sheeran stereotype, and that angers me.
I don't like that stereotype either.
Like, think of any other redhead, too. I only get Ed Sheeran.
Right? Like,
And-
I honestly ask me to name a redhead, I probably will name Ed Sheeran, but that doesn't mean I stand with him.
Or like they're like celebrity lookalike. They'll name a ginger that looks nothing like you.
The worst thing is when they pull up like their friends, like it's like people at Loyola, people I don't know. Like sometimes I'll be like out and people are like, "Oh my god, you look like my friend," and then they show me this Instagram of girl who's just ginger, and she like, I'm like, that's not me,
Exactly. Someone said I look like the ginger dude from Despicable Me
dude.
at the carnival.
I think
I don't look like him.
Dude, I posted a video of me, Ethan, and Bart on my TikTok, and Annabelle's little brother commented that either you or Bart
It's Ethan.
looks like Alex, like Doherty from like the Doherty Dozen or whatever. Do you know that guy?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I hate that kid.
He said the ginger one looks like. To this day, we'll never know.
Okay, next question. Do you think St. Patrick's Day is equivalent to Pride Month?
Honestly, yeah. Like maybe not equivalent in the sense, but I feel like the one day, maybe June 1st, maybe that's the equivalence.
Okay.
I just want to say Happy Women's Month. First
Thank
of all.
you.
Yeah, Happy Women's Month.
Hey, guys, happy International Women's Month.
Yeah.
What did you do for women this month?
What did you do for
I
women?
listened.
I hate when you make this fucking joke.
Joke? What do you mean it's real?
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, I like to
Anyway.
hear all women.
Answer the question.
But I don't think you can compare a day
Yeah.
to a month.
Yeah, I feel like it's
Or-
apples to oranges.
Yeah, I don't feel because it's kind of like it's like a holiday compared to kind of a people.
It's like Christmas or Black History Month. We'll never know. You know when people get those answers
Yeah.
to questions? Yeah.
Follow-up question. Do you wish St. Patrick's Day was a month so you could have your own Pride Month?
No,
No, we only deserve like the weekend.
it doesn't feel as special. I feel when it's longer
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Okay, follow-up question. You guys are all straight. Do you wish you had a straight Pride Month?
A straight like
Yeah, like straight Pride.
No.
no.
Nah.
Okay. Okay, next question.
Wow, she's going off script, guys.
This is starting
This
to
just
veer
turns.
away.
I know she's like just flaming us. She's like, so have you ever like felt joy in your whole
Can
life?
I ask you a question, Annabelle?
Yeah, go.
Do you wish you had Pride Month?
I do.
Nice.
Thank you.
Do you wish it was a year long?
I do.
Wow.
Okay.
So then would it be just like
Pride year?
Pride ever?
It would just be Pride. Yeah.
Pride. Nice.
Okay, next question. What is a leprechaun to you?
A friend.
The leprechaun was the friends we made along the way.
I think that's really a poignant answer.
I love that.
Okay, next
Eh,
question.
Oh, you got it.
Oh.
Sorry, keep going. Sorry, go, Ethan.
No, I always think of like this one movie about like basketball and these leprechauns that would like steal like their like gold or whatever. But I honestly like
Did you make that up?
no. There's a movie about it. It's like digital
I
Disney
swear.
Channel or
I
something.
swear it's real.
No, it's
Really?
fire.
Is it?
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Is
just
it Luck of the
okay.
Irish?
Luck of the Irish? Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's a great movie.
Let's talk
Good
about
shout out.
the leprechaun traps and how we were conditioned as children to hate the leprechauns.
And
Does
they would
anyone else
trash.
like try to like trap the leprechaun? Then you would like talk all day about it, get really hype. It was like
Yes.
Christmas Eve, and then you would come into school and they'd be like, "He got away." I'm like, "For the 5th year, he got away." What do you mean?
Thank you for bringing that up, because
Yeah,
I
you're
would do
welcome.
that every year. One time, me and my friends staked out our like little entrapment. Like we had like a little like shoebox with a stick with a string, and we were
Uh-huh.
waiting like underneath my bed, and we're gonna pull it out. We had like a little gold coin set up. Fucker never came. Fucker just took all the gold at 5 a.m. and then just dipped out. I hate them sometimes.
I
I
mean,
love
personally, I think leprechauns were invented by the English to kind of stimulate some anti-Irish sentiments.
Dude, you have
Wow.
personal beef with the English.
Yes, I
Every time
do.
something is bad, honestly, it's probably true, but you're
It
like,
is.
it was because of the English.
And name one time I've been wrong. Top Sheets.
Yeah.
I was wrong about Top
I
Sheets.
was gonna say I watched that episode.
Yeah, I was wrong about Top Sheets, actually. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Janie.
Any final questions for us?
Yeah, I do. What does it feel like to burn to a crisp anytime you go outside?
Actually, really sad. The worst thing I've ever done was go to the Dominican Republic for summer. I had to let me tell you, when you're playing pool volleyball and you're like trying to look cool and like nonchalant, and then you get thrown the swim shirt, the bright pink Punta Cana pineapple swim shirt because your shoulders are red. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
I like don't wish that on my worst enemy. It was horrible.
When I went to Hawaii with my parents, and my mom was literally like trying to buy me a swim shirt the entire time we were there. Ended up getting a 2nd-degree burn, so probably should have, but hate sunscreen.
I know.
Yeah.
Purge.
It's such a mood killer too. Like sometimes I just like walk outside. I'm like, why am I red right now?
Yeah. Dude, it's like the smell of sunscreen, like being like, did anyone else bring sunscreen? Realizing you're the only one, you're like, gotta lather up, gotta wait 15 minutes. Being left behind by my siblings, waiting for my sunscreen to dry is like the world's worst thing.
I've never gotten a 2nd-degree sunburn. What is it? What is that?
It was, so I was sitting on the beach, and my foot was like right outside this umbrella that we had. We were there for probably like 3 hours, and I like went into the ocean and then came back. And I was just sitting there, and like my foot was right outside. I didn't even think about it. And then the next morning, it was like blistering up.
Oh my God.
And it was like I put so much aloe on my like left side of my body, and yeah, it took probably the whole week to go away. The airplane, like I literally was like couldn't walk that well. Like it was brutal.
Wow.
Every summer, it's a search for aloe because I don't think I've gone a year without aloe vera.
Let me tell you something. My grandma calls it alo.
Oh hell no.
Tia, she was getting her pita bread today, and she goes, "Can I get the pita bread?" Oh my God.
Bruh, cut it,
Yeah,
cut it.
that's an ick.
Cut it.
Ick. Any last questions before we wrap up?
Do you guys feel a connection to other gingers?
I say I do.
I would say so too. I feel like when I first met Bart and Ethan, I was like making jokes that we were like the twins, the siblings. I was like, the gang is back.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that like turbo boosted our friendship.
Yeah, I think we've experienced a lot of the same, struggles in life. Like I guess you can't really call them like that.
This is like a minority
struggles.
episode.
But like I think we all like have this kind of connection with each other that's pretty special.
I guess you could say it's building bonds in times of adversity.
Wow.
True. I'm going to make a compilation of every single ginger photo that Bart, Ethan, and I have together. Because
Yeah,
I was
that's
telling my
true.
mom when she came to visit, every time we do something, we get a ginger photo. And they're always like pose good, but then if you look at us, we all look really fucking weird.
Yeah, I was about to say that. We always take a photo and we always do these super little like
Little hand
poses
signs,
and signs, and like one of our eyes are closed and our mouth is like
Your
off
eyes
in
are
a
always
weird
bright
way.
red. My
Yeah.
like mouth is always hanging open. Ethan's eyes are squinting. Like
Honestly, I will splurge.
You'll
ginger-
spurt?
I'll spurge it. I'll splunge all over it. A ginger photo, especially like before college, we used to do them still because there was a lot of us, and literally like there was always like a girl or like a random dude, and you'd be like ginger photo, and then we'd all get together, and we're just like 4 of us or like 5 of us sometimes, and like
yeah, I'm really looking for 4 years to make friends, 4 years to expand on these ginger photos. We're gonna have like an album book. I'm gonna make us an album book by
I love
the end of
it.
this.
I think that's all I had for today. That's all I got.
I really want to thank our guests, Bart and Ethan. Thank you so much for coming out here. I know it was a hike.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Our first guest, our best guest, and definitely not our last guest.
That's a good one. If you'll
Thank you.
remember, Annabelle and I,
We made a promise to the people, okay?
that our first guest ever was going to be Sister Jean, and that was broken, but I honestly don't think,
We'll get her here at some point if I die doing it.
dead or alive, she's coming.
Oh my God! Cut it.
No, she's in our hearts. She's in our hearts.